Story of the day for the Worcester batting order has been doubles. Duran led off the bottom of the first with a double. Fitzgerald doubled. Pedro Castellanos doubled. Who else do we have? Johan Miesis doubled. Nick Sogard with a double. Jalen Davis with a double. So one big swing from Cateau in the last half inning ties the game at 4, but for the Worcester Red Sox, everyone's been contributing and trading places at second base. They'll need some more action from Jalen Davis, who's set to lead off, and the rest of the Woo Sox if they want to get back ahead in this game against the Syracuse Mets.
That was an entertaining highlight reel because those doubles were getting progressively harder hit. You saw Pedro Castellanos, the third double. He hits it in the air and then he puts his head down and starts jogging to first and then sprints to second because the wind was playing some tricks on the left fielder Khalil Lee in the early going.
A lot of those doubles going the other way for everybody too. Harder hit doubles off the bat of some right-handed hitters. Johan Miesis, Davey Grullon, and Jalen Davis all playing with the right center field gap by the Yuengling Flight Deck 34. Using the wind to their advantage. Why not? It's gusting hard to the right center field gap. It was good to see Jalen Davis barrel a ball again too. He has a 2-2 count here facing Walker.
Yeah, this is one of the stand-up guys in the clubhouse. It's been heartbreaking to see him struggle down the stretch.
Hitting 197 now on the season, and he'll punch out looking. Josh Walker, nice backdoor breaking ball.
Yeah, that bender he has is what caught the eyes of the folks scouting him in college. Played at University of New Haven. It looked like they wanted to try to bury that on the inside half based off Alvarez's setup, but that works too.
Davey Grullon, big swing and a miss. He's 1 for 2 with one of the aforementioned doubles. Something else that was really nice to see was some of these base hits from Worcester actually driving in runs. They had struggled with runners in scoring position last night, going 1 for 13. Then we mentioned Jarren Duran led off the game with a double. He ended up being stranded at third base. Ryan Fitzgerald and Pedro Castellanos both doubled to lead off the second inning. Those doubles were kind of gifts from Khalil Lee in left field, battling the sun and the wind. But still, Fitzgerald and Castellanos stranded at third and second respectively, and then finally in the fourth, leadoff double from Johan Miesis. And I think one of the most important at-bats, other than the base hits, was the 4-3 ground out from Ryan Fitzgerald that followed it up. He had a productive out to move Johan Miesis to third base when a couple innings prior, after Fitzy and Castellanos led off the inning with a double, 3 straight strikeouts, and that can be really discouraging for a dugout. Grullon swings at a ball in the dirt for strike 3, 2 down.
You go through the first 2 innings, and the Woo Sox had 3 doubles without anybody out in their respective innings, and they got no runs out of it. So it was certainly refreshing, even from a viewership standpoint, to see them come through in the fourth. And it makes you think of the AA Portland Sea Dogs. They were scorching hot heading into the postseason, including new Woo Sox Izzy Wilson had a 10-game hit streak. But in the playoffs, inexplicably, the Sea Dogs cooled way off. They went 3 for 25 with runners in scoring position.
Grounded to the right side. Duran trying to beat it out, and the ball bounces off the glove of Dom Smith at first base. Had to stretch out a little bit for it, but a play he should have made.
I'll say, people tend to panic when Jarren Duran is involved. Smith patting himself on the Syracuse logo on the front of his jersey. We'll see if our official score agrees, but yeah, it's a good enough throw. Should be an E3 on Dominic Smith to keep the door open for Worcester.
That'll bring up Nick Sogard as we take another look at Cateau. Definitely looks like he rushed it.
Yes.
Didn't get the handle out of the glove. So a runner on first and Jarren Duran, who stole 3 bases last night. And Sogard comes up to the plate for his 4th at bat, 1 for 3 with a double.
This is tailor-made to get aggressive for Duran. even if he's thrown out, which doesn't usually happen. You got the heart of the order coming up next inning. Question is, how good is Josh Walker's move as a lefty?
And he'll check over. Duran running the throw in, not in time. The throw beat Duran, but I think he was able to swim over the tag. And look at the smile on Jarren Duran's face. He can just run whenever he wants the last couple of games.
He's redefining the stolen base because he quote unquote steals this one. They've got him dead to rights. Swim move. See you later. It looked like there might have been a little bit of contact with the mid, at least from that angle, but the creativity of Jarren Duran, that is his 6th stolen base this week.
He now ties Jeter Downs for the team lead with 18. Downs, of course, has been on the shelf with a sprained ankle. He's been shut down for the year. Duran, though, was up at the big league club for a while, so still 18 stolen bases for Jarren Duran at the AAA level. That coming in just 63 games.
And I love seeing those two guys, Downs and Duran, give some of their valuable time to sign autographs for fans in the Sherwood Diner yesterday. All part of Fan Appreciation Week at Polar Park.
Two out, runner on for Sogard. Backdoor slider for strike 2 to even the count. Let's take another look at Jarren Duran swiping second on the pickoff move from the lefty. Throw beats him. Swim move.
Wow.
Been seeing that a lot more often from base runners, and with replay at the major league level, been seeing a lot more stolen bases as Sogard swings underneath a fastball up and out, and Josh Walker is able to strand Jarren Duran at second base. Score remains 4-4. We head to the 7th.